Alright, hello everybody, how's it going? We're back with another stream after a week-long break. I think a week since I last streamed. We're back now today to bring you some more F1 2021 content. What is it? Got some other games to try out as well. And I will try to get F1 2022 when it comes out. I know I should have pre-ordered it. But like I'm deciding, I'm like still thinking, I'm like, should I spend this? Because it's $60. It is a pretty heavy investment, but I'm also thinking there's another way for me to get it. So we'll see if I can do that. I'm not gonna say how because I don't really want to necessarily ruin it per se. But instead of doing a multiplayer race for now, I want to try and maybe just practice. Just doing a regular game for now, because why not? Now, there's this one channel on YouTube. I have mentioned him before, probably. Hold up. Okay, if, what is it? You've heard of this one channel. It's actually hard to pronounce. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned them before on Fast Task Flood. If I remember correctly, is the one who did the makes F1 videos and stuff like that. Let me show you what I mean. Hold up, give me. He's doing a series right now of a what is it, career mode, number two driver kind of deal here, like
Would the support races like
where he drives as the number two driver for although he's not doing career mode. I'm just doing Grand Prix because I'm too lazy to set up a career mode type thing right now. Maybe I should do that actually. Maybe we should start from the beginning and try to. You know what? Let's do that. This is gonna be a bit of a. Let's skip to F1. Oh, we can do that. That's funny. Let's do a custom season. Let's not do 16 races. I can do. It's gonna be a bit of a. Let's do 16 races. Assists. Weekend structure. We'll do short session length. And we'll do a full race because why not? So that means we're gonna be here for a while. Arc Ferme. Strict. Do formation lap. Alright, career settings, meet the press. I'll just let the team do it.
first things first, let's create your driver.
Avatar. I don't even know, to be quite honest with you. We'll just go default for this.
And now, let's focus on your driver's look.
Helmet. Could probably. It looks like you could do There's Ricciardo's helmet. You know what? I'll take a little bit of effort on this one. Okay, saturation, luminance. You gotta do this, it's appropriate. Timing is appropriate now. And then we can kind of finish it off with a nice dark blue accent. Okay, that should be okay. There's one where it gives out the game. I don't really care. Maybe we can copy from another design.
Last but not least, we need to decide which team to sign with. Choose carefully, because once you reach F1, the team you drive for will expect you to do great. That's everything we need.
I'll drive with new driver number 2.
At the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to the team HQ.
Okay. Going to be a steady start. Oh boy, I've already done the reveal of car I've seen already. Number 2. Oh boy, I forgot to select the number. I would have picked number 70. Okay. Since we're letting the game do all of the R&D, we don't have to worry about it. We can kind of just focus on the racing, which I'd rather do because I'm a driver, not a manager, although I could probably put more effort if I wanted to, but it's okay. Let's see, round 1 out of 16, so yeah, 16 races. I also want to do a challenge where we change the point system every race, which will be kind of fun, I think. Kind of weird how it's like choose your teammate in the career mode, but it's not necessarily the case in the Grand Prix mode. Okay. Let's see what we've got.
I see you found the data center. My name is Pierre. I'm your man for all issues of R&D, so get used to hearing a lot from
He does not look like Christian
me.
Horner.
The workstation should be all set up and good to go. But if you run into any issues, be sure to give me a shout.
$29 laps race? I thought I put 100%. How many laps are there? I thought it was 57. Oh. 57 laps.
Hello folks, and welcome to Paddock Pass, your pre-race edition.
Oh my god, it's the dude from Drive to Survive.
2021 Formula 1 World Championship, and I've got to say, it feels great to be back. As is tradition, there is something of an air.
It's the guy from Drive to Survive, where he's like, you know, it's quiet on a racetrack.
Normality in what has at times felt to be something of an abnormal world. Now, we were supposed to have a raft of new regulations this season, but as we know, they've been held back. Which does give all of these teams the opportunity to have a second bite at the cherry, one final chance to show what they can do in this era of Formula 1. But the responsibility for results, as always, falls on the drivers. But with the cars at their disposal this year being very similar to the cars they had at their disposal last year, succeed, and they of course will put it all on themselves as a display of their innate skills and abilities. But the knife cuts both ways, because if they fail to succeed, there's absolutely nowhere for them to hide. The other question, though, remains as to which of these teams has been able to do the incredible, the impossible perhaps, with these regulations, and pull something out of the hat over the winter that gives them the march on their rivals. As always, we can't wait for this season to begin, but for now, from us, that's your lot.
It's Bill Wuxton.
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go for a more let's see, car setup. We can try doing increased downforce just to kind of get a feel for the car, and then we can see what we can do. The flying lap. Get the tires for him. Apparently you can also talk to Jeff, which I didn't know was possible. I always mess up on that. We're on hards, I thought we set up for mediums. Tires say it's at 100, but man, these feel... in my opinion, definitely one of the most difficult corners to deal with. You just have to jam it in with the hard tires so we can see how it feels. And might I tell you, this just feels like I'm driving on nothing right now. It wants me to go 4th gear on that one, but man, it's so slippery here. Okay, well that was thank God we didn't crash.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, I'm going in anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh. That was scary. I don't want to damage the car. Although I don't think damage is set to how realistic, if I remember correctly.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Alright. We got some time on the hards, so we got a pretty decent start there, I would say. Okay, let's switch over to some tires. Yeah, I thought we were set up to the mediums. Originally, I could have sworn. Okay. Alright. We got the Ferreros out on track. And the Haas, or is that Mercedes? I think that's Haas. This feels so much better. Leclerc, why? Chuck, why did you do that? Now Benotto's gonna be yelling at me in the paddock. Gonna tell me that I deserve to drive at Haas instead. Which I probably do. There's that Vettel. Stroll out there. Stroll, you ruined my lap. I was vibing until you decided to slow me down. Okay, if I had not been slowed down by the Stroll train, I could have had like another like 300ths of a second probably. Or 3/10. That was really bad, I went off track there. Oop. Come on. Alright. We'll take it back in now.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Is there a way? Let me set it up. There's gotta be a way to talk to Jeff. Hold up. Audio settings. Hey Jeff? Hold up.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10. There's just 5% of our initial fuel load left over. 5%. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
There has to be a setting for it. Hey Jeff? Hey Jeff. Whoa. I lost control there. I'll let whomever is here. Okay, Russell, there you go. It doesn't matter, I'm on the lap coming in anyway, so it's not like it matters. Nice. I like confusing the AI like that. They're like, oh, should I go here? Should I go there? And then they get confused. I want to search up how to talk to Jeff. There's a way. Let me search up. Voice commands. Let's check the settings. Okay, it says. Okay, we'll try it out. Let's do a soft tires now. Yeah, drink some water. Okay, let's do one more, and we can move over to the next session. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh, it works. Update.
Copy.
Update on race.
Copy that.
More updates.
Understood. Copy that.
How are you doing, Jeff?
You're leading the pack. P1.
It's kind of funny. Let me through, man. Come on, Verstappen. I know I'm your number 2 driver, but at least give me a chance. Ah. And this is how the rivalry starts. I always mess up the braking on this. Wow, look at all of that tire degradation. 131. Okay, let's go in. Boxing this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Race update, please.
Don't worry about that right now. Focus on the race.
Who's the driver behind me?
That last lap was a 1 minute 31.7.
I guess it's not so specific. Driver behind me.
Bottas is behind you. Their best lap time is a 1:36.7.
Alright, I'm not even gonna bother. 136, what the heck? Alright, I think that's enough for practice. That's a lot of practice time we took already. Alright, I think we could speed it up. Let's go watch the... Well, Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz. How about Alonso? Who's my... How about, there's Chuck Leclerc. Okay, Raikkonen. Don't have a second. Or not. Heat it up and see what happens. It's so weird. It's like a weird pattern looking thing, you know? It's just like a weird dance. It's just funky looking.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our
Ooh, Verstappen.
Bottas and
7 seconds off my pace. I'm not saying I'm better, but excuse me. We'll do like a quick one, and then we'll just skip this one and the other one too. Just too much time we're taking. Should have done short. You know what? Let's skip to practice or qualifying. Why don't we just do that instead? Gonna be a bit of a tough one, but that's right. If you skip it, then it doesn't matter. It's alright. As long as Verstappen wins this season, gotta guarantee that. The thing is, I don't want to get like P1 all the time, otherwise it's gonna be harder to hold up the line. Let's confirm that we are using... Okay, I think we have custom setup. I want to space my distance from Ocon a little bit.
Just put in the fastest lap. Good job. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
See, look how much time. Look how much time Ocon was holding me back. 3 seconds, literally. 4 seconds.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Boxing.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Fuel remaining.
Okay, copy that.
More information.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
What? I asked for that information initially. What the heck? Okay. Actually, let's watch some laps. Let's see. Chocolate Leclerc. Let's see this. He's doing his outlap right now. Still 6th. Alright. We'll just accelerate the time from here. Really don't think, yeah, I won't get beat.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. A Red Bull, bottom.
Okay, let's see.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Okay. This does not look like we're in Bahrain. Okay, messages. Doing better than Mercedes. I think we should. Hold up, can we switch? I think we can. Whatever. Kinda hurt us for doing the practice, but you know what? We'll just suck it up.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1 of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. So here we are in 2021 at the start of another Formula One World Championship. It all begins here, Mercedes looking to retain their hold on the title, Red Bull seeking to secure their position as the main contender for that title. Ferrari no doubt hoping for a fresh start following their difficulties last year. And elsewhere on the grid, the prospect of some really exciting battles, including between the newly rebranded Aston Martin and Alpine teams. Lots
Definitely.
to discuss then with Anthony Davidson, who's joined me in the commentary box for today's event.
It's good to be back, Crofty. Let's hope for some good racing today. We can't know at this point how competitive these teams are relative to each other, but hopefully nobody is able to run and hide. We want to see these drivers pushing to the limit all the way to the checkered flag.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and it's Valtteri Bottas that leads the front row.
Default
Considering the
player.
rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel, Tsunoda, Stroll,
Sonoda looks so weird.
and Ocon.
Raikkonen actually looks really accurate. Russell too.
Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi.
Latifi as well.
Mazepin and Pierre Gasly.
Gasly
picks up
looks
the
really
lineup
accurate.
slot today. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Pole position. Let's go for the win.
Okay.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Wow, these are cold tires.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
We're in the desert. I really don't think it's gonna rain. Okay, we're getting them up to temperature. All right. Not bad. All right. Scary stuff. weird champ. Alright.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Oh, Verstappen's all the way in 4th. Hello, welcome. Verstappen's all the way in 4th with a How are you doing? Second gap. I can go way faster than this. Like realistically. Come on. Well, we're doing career mode, so this will be the first race since we're in Bahrain. Did a, what is it? Did pretty good in quali, but I'm pretty sure it's because the AI is really low. I don't know. Right now I'm trying to play as the number 2 driver, but Verstappen is really not having it. And I don't want to slow down to risk, I don't really want to risk it. Because Bottas is driving so slow. So I'll try to see what I can do. This is literally the train. This is the Bottas train. Also, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's probably really low AI level. I should have checked that, now that I think about it. I'll probably set it to like... I mean, look at that, there's like a whole train now. I'll wait for it to unlock itself in the next few laps, but... I find it kind of funny that there's a literal, like...
That was the fastest lap of the race.
I didn't even bother to change my name. So, like, I'm stuck as... Oh! Let's, 65 is pretty good. Oh... Okay, now Bottas asks for it. Okay. 65 is pretty good. Well, they unlocked DRS for this lap, so I'll just get Bottas's DRS. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Nice move.
I locked it up there. I'm only doing 16 races, so unfortunately Imola is out of this one, even though I would like to race there. But we do have Monaco. I think Monaco is after Spain. Spain is next, I believe, in the 16 race calendar.
Okay,
Oh,
so with Raikkonen, they are out of the race.
damn. That's tough. You know, he's doing NASCAR now. That's great. He's going back to NASCAR. Raikkonen's going back to NASCAR. Watch it. He's gonna go back to F1, imagine. That'd be kind of funny. Lotus magically comes back. But under Rich Energy this time, because Rich Energy wanted to copy the Lotus livery. I want to get the 22 game when it comes out, but I did say earlier there was another way for me to get it. I'm not gonna say again how, because I don't want to ruin it per se. Not that I would encourage it, but there's probably a way for me to get it for free and not illegal either. There's a lot of new features though in the new game that I heard. Like, what is it? The pit stops. The crew can actually make mistakes, which, you know, pretty good. I mean, not good, but I mean it's pretty good. The AI is supposed to be more aggressive, and then now you can like own supercars, which I mean,
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I'm not really like, oh wow, that's a great feature, but I guess that's cool. But yeah, I'll get the new game when it comes out, and hopefully the handling gets improved by a lot. Cause my goodness. Ooh. Sometimes you just feel like you're driving on ice. Like with these curbs. And then I'm pretty sure a lot of people will say stop riding the curbs, but like, come on. Like, I do hope like overtaking was much more fun though in the new game.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Who am I racing?
The drivers we're racing are Bottas and Verstappen.
Screw doing the number 2 driver. I think we gotta do what we gotta do. Thing is, Bottas is like, if Bottas was behind Verstappen, I would have let him through. Oh, Sainz never gets a break, doesn't he? Oh my god. 2 Ferraris out already, oh my goodness. This isn't even 2022. We have Sainz out too now, so that makes 2 Ferraris out of the race. Ferrari power units, to be specific. Oh yeah, I think they're adding red flags, right?
Car behind is 4.9 seconds.
They're adding red flags to F1 2022. If I remember correctly. I don't know if that's true. I believe I heard about it though. Red flags are being added, I think. The pit stops, again, are being more immersive. They said that the AI is more aggressive. I will say the AI is very, it's actually really good, compared to a lot of other driving games. I mean, if you played Assetto Corsa, the AI is...
Fox, we're coming in this lap.
AI is horrible. In Assetto Corsa. They can't even do like a lap of Monaco without like crashing into each other. Or, what is it? Understeering at the hairpin. Who are your bets on winning the championship this year? By the way. Boxing this lap. Boxing. Boxing this.
You're breaking up.
Oh my god. Boxing this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
We got a 10-second. Man, I hate to break it to you. I mean, I love Danny. He's a really nice guy. I really think he's funny and all, but like, I hate to break it to you. Like, as much as he just needs to get his mojo back, he's really the sad thing is that, what is it? He just doesn't have the same charm that he had when it came to driving back with you know, Red Bull. And I can understand Ferrari winning this year, you know. I'm a Red Bull fan, but
One stop left in our strategy.
oh, I didn't like that. Hold up, I'm gonna do a... You know, I love Daniel, he's a great guy, but he is just not delivering compared to Lando.
Now. One stop left.
Compared to Lando especially, like, he really isn't. Oh, speaking of the devil. Look who's behind me. You know, unless he gets put into a top team again, I really doubt he would win another Drivers' Championship. Or... or a championship again. Wait. I might be messing up my words here. It's just, yeah, it's the new cars, new regulations, all the... Mercedes not having the best of it. I mean, sad thing is Schumacher got like 1 year of the older gen cars. And now he has, what is it? Now he has to deal with, what is it? Now he has to deal with the new handling. Now, he is off pace from Magnussen, which says a lot, because Magnussen hasn't raced in F1 in a year.
Max is coming in for his stop.
Like, he needs to pick up the pace too, unfortunately. I mean, they could be really nice guys, but I mean, like Latifi, for example, like they could be really nice guys, but you know, it's F1, you know, they can't always have being the nicest guy on the doesn't always equate to being the fastest, and you know, that's just the fact, unfortunately. Man, but the Mercedes was crazy in Monaco? Oh my goodness. Like, did you see the porpoising on that thing? Like, crazy. Like, Monaco's already a really bumpy track to begin with, but man, that is really painful. For Hamilton? Because, like, now he has to deal with... Now he has to deal with, what is it? Like, you know, pain on his neck and stuff like that. Because, like, the porpoising not only affects the time of the car and the performance, but now he has to deal with now he has to deal with, like, his head bobbing and everything. And yes, it's definitely funny how Latifi becomes a factor in how, what is it? Yeah, you go pit, Bottas. Latifi becomes a factor in how a race finishes. Oh, Vettel! Although my favorite driver on the grid is Vettel. I'll always love that guy. Still doing better than... Surprisingly, I think he's like... He's the only, like, older driver that's doing better than their teammate, their younger teammate.
We're leading our teammate.
I want Vettel to at least win.
2 seconds.
I want him to win at least one more race before he could possibly retire in the next, like, 2 years. Ooh. My god. At least I'm ahead, so it doesn't matter, but there goes my fastest lap. There goes my fastest lap. At least they have purple sectors, though. Yeah, he could have won Monaco if, what is it? Ferrari didn't screw over his strategy. Ferrari has a good car, but what's messing them up is the strategy. Like, seriously, it's actually really bad. I don't know why they had to pit him in like that. Like, they literally pulled the Kimi there. But, like, when it actually mattered... They ruined his race. Oh, we'll have to slow down soon. I have to let Verstappen pass. I don't want him to...
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
But you know what? Good job to Checo. Definitely good strategy they played there. And you know what? I'm glad he could win. You know, he just had the pace last weekend, which is nice. You know, Verstappen has the lap record there, but man, Checo had the pace last weekend. He's good. He's a good driver. He's a good teammate. Yeah, the Ferrari strategy is what's going to ruin them. It's not the car. The car is actually doing pretty good. They have really good straight line speed, I think. And the AI is so slow. I have to slow down 20 seconds worth of time. My goodness. This is actually kind of funny. Verstappen's the train now. Come on. Come on, Verstappen, you can do better than that. Come on, man. You're gonna make me waste my tires. Come on. Oh my god. I don't want to slow down too much, otherwise, this is funny. Checo should deserve to pass if he has the pace. And again, like in Monaco, I think he really deserved it. He was much faster than Verstappen. Verstappen, I think he got P3 right in the qualifying, and he was like 2 seconds faster, I think, than Verstappen. It would have been super risky to put a team order on that one though. So good job on their part. At least they didn't. I can see him in the back. But he's a good driver. He's good at defending, and he's definitely good at keeping his tires. He's definitely the number 2 driver that that they've needed. Not even number 2, just general, like, you know. All right.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Oh, riding the curb there, Bottas. I was gonna say Russell. There you go. I wish there was like a way to, like, you know, communicate with like the team directly in a way where it's like you can initiate like a team order. I just wish there was a way. Well, we're halfway done with the race. You don't. Russell doing really much better than Hamilton. Then again, Hamilton's kind of being used as the test driver at this point, which is true. His car is a little bit heavier. I think they put a little bit more experimental stuff on what is it? They set him up with more experimental stuff, which is why he's a bit slower. And which is probably why the porpoising is even worse on his car. It is a bit sad to see Hamilton not at the top anymore, but you know, maybe by the end of the season they'll have a way better car. I mean, it is Mercedes, they will go back up, but I don't think they have a chance at winning at this point. And then again, it is a bit early to say. Come on, you're so slow, Verstappen, jeez. If there's one team that I definitely, like, you know, if Haas is, you know, I'm really loving Haas this season so far. At least bringing back Kevin is is a good choice. It's a great choice on their behalf. Very smart of them to bring back Kevin Magnussen, I think. I think Mazepin is just too early for him to be in F1. His pace is so slow. And then I love how Drive to Survive tried to, you know, make it look any better that he did, you know, finished above 2 drivers in Russia. Even though the only reason why was because they both DNF'd. I think it was Latifi and Schumacher. But I think Haas has definitely put a lot more time and effort and money into this car for sure.
In this lap, push now.
So I really want them to succeed in the next season. Again, they're not the best, but you know what? They're doing better than Williams, so what is there even to complain about? Boxing this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Oh my god. That was scary. I thought he spun out. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Now I actually have to...
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Now I actually have to try. That's alright, I have better pace than Bottas. Still pretty slow.
Release.
At least we don't have to replace any aero, so...
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
We might have to win this race, which is kind of a weird thing to say. Verstappen's just so slow today.
Max is in the pits. Max in the pits.
Norris is in the pit. Hamilton stays out. Hamilton hasn't pitted yet. Okay, we've caught up.
minus is 2.4 seconds.
Hamilton! Come on. Race update. Oh!
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 33.6.
Ooh, that was careful. Oh man, that was scary. I'm being really dirty right now. Okay, that's it. There you go. We've just guaranteed our win right there. They're so easy on the brakes. It's actually... Oh, no! I wonder if Botas crashed into me. Botas? It's like they used to call Vettel Vettel, even though I think that's the right way to say it. Vettel. Sebastian Vettel. Oh my god, Verstappen. You are so slow.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
2-second gap, holy crap. Nine more laps to go. Fuel.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Fuel status. Fuel information.
There's 12 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, due to my awesome fuel saving techniques. It's the Verstappening. Max, 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 super max, max, super, super max, 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 super max, max, super, super max, 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 super max, max. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. No one can beat my fastest time either. And it's too late because everybody's on mediums now, so kind of. Bong, 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 bong.
Okay, watch your pace. We've been informed that the safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stopped vehicles on the track.
Where? Bong, 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 bong. Where? Bong. Bong, 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 bong. Where? Who crashed? Oh my god, Verstappen. There's a mod where you can play with as the safety car. I don't know why the safety car was brought out though. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. One more lap? Are you serious? It said stay behind Raikkonen. Probably because he's in the pits. Oh boy, just give it to us already. The Haas is so slow. It's so funny, like, watching the safety car in general. I think it was doing, like, tricks around Saudi as well, which is pretty funny. It was, like, doing drifts around Saudi, I believe, which is kind of neat. Another lap. Oh my god, just because Mazepin's taking forever to... Why is the crowd cheering? What the heck? It's only safety car, we're not racing. Come on, it's starting to get hot in there. Fuel information.
There's 10 laps of fuel remaining.
10 laps, barely used anything.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. You're sat in P2. Max is ahead of you. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. Bottas behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 6 laps to go.
Should I go for fastest lap?
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Ooh. Oh, my tires are so cold. Oh, let's not do that. Oh my god, what did I do this time? Oh my god, I messed up. Oh, what the? My tires are so cold. That safety car really ruined it. That safety car ruined it, man. Why do you always move to the left? I'm trying to overtake you.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Botas, stop. It's okay. Not gonna pit, that's not worth it.
Got that confirmed?
Highway
The
to
stewards have now
the
enabled DRS.
danger zone.
DRS is now online.
You haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, I would recommend it. Great movie. If you love the original Top Gun, you should watch it. It's just great. Really well made. Really well produced. Keep going off the track there. Verstappen is still slow compared to me. No one has set a faster lap than me. That says a lot about this AI being at such a low level.
This is your final lap of the race. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
That's way too much. All right.
Thank you for all your hard
Oh
work.
man.
It's a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
Gasly, really? What did Gasly do today?
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sakir. And rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today.
Yeah.
The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the
Ferrari.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Hamilton got third. Oh my god, Bottas was actually held back a lot, huh?
Today's performance means Max Verstappen now owns the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Pierre Gasly. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in amongst the pack, but it's the driver's job to capitalise on those opportunities, and he did so with a lot of skill.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, Ant, an end to another fan...
Hey, let me check out the replay. What happened? He died on the first lap. I'm gonna see what happened with him. His power unit just died, didn't it? Yeah. Who else, signs? Okay, this was his final lap. Oh wow, he's losing power. Ah, rip. Tough luck. 2 Ferraris, oh my god. That's tough. That's a big gap. Alright. You did good. Although, that was tough. Round 2 out of 16. Can't change my name. Oh, I can. My first name. What should my first name be? I don't know. Just there you go. And then avatar. Well, guess this will be the closest. And she's from, I think we'll number 70. Alright. Okay, Spanish and pre. Is next. That will be the next stream. Anyways, with that being said, we're gonna end today's stream here now. Thanks for coming along and joining. We'll catch you in the next one, probably next week, maybe on Monday, I think. We'll give an update as to what time. I think around the same time for me. We'll see. For updates, just join my Discord. I'll let you guys know what my stream will be, my next one, because I don't really have a set streaming schedule. Anyways, thanks for coming along. My socials are up there if you want to follow me there as well. I appreciate the viewership, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.